So yeah, pretty much my quick review of this game. I really like the spells and the builds that you can make. There's so much diversity with that, and it's really convenient the way you can just swap your builds at the town. That's awesome. And then also being able to customize your actual your teammate and make them however you want too. So you could do the same thing. You can make them a mage and make them be your healer or whatever. And then you can also like summon other pawns, and basically the other pawns are like little co-op partners. So you can have a team of 4 completely. So it's pretty nice to be able to do that. And with those pawns, it's actual player-made co-op characters. Like this lady killer that I have, somebody can hire her and use her on their team if they wanted in the online. So it's pretty cool. I'm just really hoping that the second game actually makes real co-op where like real players can actually join and play and do all that stuff. That would be a hell of a lot more fun than just hiring some NPC thing. The graphics aren't really that bad, honestly. And then also there's a lot of mods, so you can like make the graphics better. I didn't do any mods to make the graphics better, but at least we know it exists. At least it's something. I kind of wish that this game would get like a remake, you know, not only to remake it for better graphics, but also for the bullshit stuff, like to add actual quality of life. Because I can't really recommend this game just because of how like dated this system is, because there's a lot of quality of life things that are just kind of missing from this game that I really wish it had. Like even more direction with the quest, because like for a while I keep getting in this slump where I just don't know what to do anymore. So I'll just randomly just run around, and I was exploring a lot of this whole map, but a lot of places are blocked off because I'm assuming it has a lot to do with what quests you have. So like I can't progress unless I do quest, but I don't know what quest to do because the game doesn't tell me where to go to even get quest, you know. And then also they need filters, because like the quests, like look, they just throw everything all in one bin. It doesn't sort between main quests and side quests or maybe even kill quests, you know. There's no filters, so like you just gotta go through this and I don't know, just hope that you're doing the right mission. Because at first I didn't know that these kill quests, you can't track these things. You can't see like where they're located or where to fight these guys. Like the only way to do that is to either Google it to find it, or you just magically stumble upon some of these mobs to kill. Like that's how it's been. So like the only way to know what's a real quest and what's not is like you see these, it says objective and it says slay 5 rabbits. And then if I scroll up, you see how this one says deliver the idol, and it's a big ass box. That is the actual quest you can track. So it's different, which this one specifically doesn't let you track anything, because still you got to Google it to figure out what to do, because I already did. And apparently I have to do an escort mission to get an idol from the person I escorted or whatever. So whatever, I'm not doing that right now. So right now I'm trying to do this Griffin one. So I'm on my way to do that. But like that's a big quality of life thing that they really need to improve on the next game for sure. Here we go. I'm at the spring. So this place is awesome. See, it heals you the full and your whole team. And the cool thing about this spring water is that it will heal you and the rest of your team at the same time. It's a really, really awesome heal. Screw having a mage, because like the biggest thing that sucks about like mage healing in this game is that they can't heal the gray part of your health bar. So if you lost like too much health, the only way to heal it up is to either drink a potion or eat some food. So that's really shitty. I don't like the way they did that. I'm hoping that Dragon Dogma 2 has a little bit more quality of life stuff. I would assume that they would make it better than they did with this game. The cast times are ridiculously long. So if you don't mod the game, then you're gonna be sitting there just like charging, and then something will come and interrupt you, and then there you go, back to square one again, charging. And my character here, this guy, I'm playing what's it called, Mystic Knight. And like his big abilities are all long ass cast time abilities. So like you're just sitting here just like praying that nothing hits you in the time that you're casting, and it fucking sucks, man. It sucks ass. So like I'm really glad for modders to be able to like fix the game and make it more fun. But if it wasn't for that and I was playing this game raw on like a PlayStation 4 or something, I would hate this game. I probably would have uninstalled it by now. I'll be completely honest. And this is not an old game. Like, you would think that this game came out in like the early 2000s or something. It didn't. It came out, what, like 2012? Dragon's Dogma. Originally came out in 2012, and then it had the expansion thing that I'm playing right now came out in 2013, so just a year after. And like they didn't improve any quality of life at all. But then you look at like stuff that came out before it, like Skyrim, for example. Skyrim came out before that, 1 year before that. Look, 2011. And then you look at Oblivion, which is another Elder Scrolls game, but like at least they had actual filters. Look, it came out in 2006. Let's see, The Witcher. So the original game came out in 2007, and that game had filters. You know, like you can actually see where your quests were. Even Dragon Age came out way before that. So there's no excuse, honestly. Like I don't know what the hell they were thinking, Capcom, but like I don't know, they fell asleep. Look, 2009, Dragon Age, and I didn't have no problems with questing in that one. No excuse, Capcom, no excuse. So yeah, that's pretty much. But difficult doesn't mean that it has to be like just getting you lost. There's a difference between, like, look at Elden Ring, for example. Elden Ring doesn't give you quest at all. You just explore and you find shit. And that was awesome because the way they made it was that always something new was happening all the time. And you were kind of introduced to quest as you just like explored. So that was awesome. But the problem with Dragon's Dogma is that when you explore, you end up with roadblocks. Like literally, it'll be like a locked door and it says, oh, you don't have a key to get into this room. And then you're like, okay, where do I get the key? And then you Google where to get the key, and it says it's a part of the blah, blah, blah quest. And it's like, fuck, man. Like, I don't know how to even get that quest. And then it says it's a chain of quests. So then you have to do like 16 other quests before you get that quest to be able to open that door with the key. You know, it's shit like that. That was like, that's just bothering me about this game. But overall, I just think this game didn't translate very well for 2022. This is definitely a game that probably a lot of people played and they were really nostalgic about it and they really loved it back when it first came out. But I just don't think it aged well at all. This game definitely deserves a remake completely from the ground up. Graphics, quality of life changes, all that stuff. Maybe even better story stuff. Because I wasn't really too interested with what was going on with the story to begin with. If I was going to give it a score, I'll give it a 2 out of 5. I'm just going to be real.